Hi everyone, I'm Ilana. Welcome to Not Good, Not Nice, Just Right. And this is part 2 of my way too long musical theater tier list video. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Waitress, I have not seen it. Ooh, Gentleman's Guide. Gentleman's Guide is an A for me. It is, I love it. It's beautiful. What the fuck is that? I don't know. I love it. It's beautiful. Not all the songs are top tier there. The songs are a bit of a hit and miss, but in general, mainly the songs concerning the main three characters, aka Monty, Sibella, and Phoebe, our main trio. All those songs are beautiful. The humor is great. The costumes are beautiful. It's a very fun musical. It's a very original musical, in my opinion, even though it's based on a story. It's still very original. I mean, we don't see a lot of musicals like these, especially nowadays. And I really appreciate that it is a contemporary musical, right, from 2014, but with a very classical sound. I really love that. We don't have enough of that. We should have more of that, please. Please. I am tired of those generic poppy musicals. I mean, they are fine, but I want something else, please. Thank you. Now let's move on. What is that? Mystery something. I can't read it. I don't know what it is. Okay, Cinderella. I saw a bootleg. I saw the old movie with the white king, black queen, and Asian prince. It's a great movie, by the way. It's honestly and ironically a great movie. I love it, and I like the musical too. I mean, it's a classic Rodgers and Hammerstein. The music is beautiful. Costumes are beautiful. Dancing is beautiful. I mean, stories, obviously, it's Cinderella. There's nothing special about the story, right? It's Cinderella. But it's very nice. It's nice. Okay, Singing in the Rain. I have not seen it. I saw the first half of the movie, but I don't remember enough of it to form an opinion. Okay, Legally Blonde. It's a C. Some fun songs, good to work out too, right? It's very good songs for working out, but I used to love it more back in the day, but now I'm I'm neutral to it. I may change up the tiers a bit later, maybe. How to Succeed in Business. I mean, I've heard of it. I have no idea what it is about. So I don't know it. Oh, Little Shop of Horrors is a definite B. It's fun. I mean, not songs a bit hit or miss, but in general, it's fun. Yeah, it has some very fun songs. I like it. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about it. I said I like it. Jekyll and Hyde. I never actually saw to listen to it. Lemmys. Complete mainstream opinion. Also, but it's also an S. I mean, the music is gorgeous. Basically, yeah, all the songs are beautiful. It's a sung-through musical, which I really appreciate. I love sung-through musicals. The story, I'm not that invested in the story, but yeah, it's kind of very depressing, blah blah blah, but I love it. It's beautiful to listen to. I saw the Israeli production twice. I went to see it once with my parents, once with my friend. It was actually a very good production. And obviously I listened to various cast recordings. It's beautiful. I mean, who doesn't like Lemmys? Probably there are some people, which is you do you. Also, I feel very sorry for you because your opinion is probably very controversial and people give you weird lyrics. I mean, you're allowed to not like it if you don't. 13, I heard of it, but nothing more. Funny Girl, same. Great comment. I have not seen it yet. I mean, I've not seen the bootleg yet. Like the staging of it makes it really difficult to like film a good bootleg. That's why like it's difficult to find a good bootleg. So yeah, Jameson the Giant Peach. I only heard the name, nothing more. Jessical, I have not seen it. Young Frankenstein. I only heard the name. What's this? I can't read it, but I don't recognize it. Rock of Ages. Only heard the name. Aladdin. I say it's a C in my opinion. We should like add like a tier somewhere in the middle here. Maybe, yeah, let's actually do it like that. Let's actually do it like that. Let's add a row that is even below F and call it Just No, because this is my opinion about those musicals, really, right? And these go in here, and Kinky Boots and its friends will go down to F. I don't know if actually there may be more musicals in here. We'll see. Now C, let's separate a bit because there are some I love more, some that I like less. Mean Girls and Hairspray will go into D, and these can stay in C because I don't think it's fair to compare Mean Girls to Pippin or Hunchback of Notre Dame or Aladdin. Yeah, I don't think it's fair. And once again, like here, like D, like now with our new arrangement, D is not a fail. It's like not for me. Like it's okay, but I would not go and watch it. Actually, the Legally Blonde probably goes into this as well, because we had a production of Legally Blonde and I did not go and watch it. So yeah, let's put it like this, because here is the line where I would pay or wouldn't. Like here is I would still pay to watch. Here I would not pay to watch. Yeah, that is the line basically. Let's set it this way. Here is I would not go even for free. And this is like you would have to pay me to watch. Or I would have to be very, very drunk to watch a bootleg. Okay, now Avenue Q. Oh, I was just talking about, where did it go? I was just talking about Kinky Boots' friend in tier F, and that is Avenue Q. Now, once again, I have not actually seen or listened to Avenue Q. Come at me, I don't care. First of all, part of it is bitterness because Wicked so totally deserved the Tony. I don't care what you say, Wicked deserved the Tony above Avenue Q. And so, like, just the name of some songs, like, just turns me off immediately, completely. It's just, I don't know, it sounds so stupid. Why would anyone pay to watch it? And I mean, Wicked was indeed vindicated by history because guess what's still running and what's not? So yeah, let's move on. I have no idea what that is. Emily, I heard just the name. Is that Gypsy or is it like a separate musical called Mom and Gypsy? If it's Gypsy, then I have not seen it. I have not seen Gypsy. Okay, Jersey Boys, only heard the name. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I have not seen it. If you know, and if you know, have seen like at least a bootleg of it and have an opinion on it, like write down, because I'm like considering watching it and I don't know if it's worth my time or not. Okay, Carrie. Now I have recently actually listened to Carrie, right, quite recently, and I actually quite liked it. Yeah, it has some very solid songs. Yeah, Carrie's great. Carrie's fun. Billy Elliot, I have seen the movie, but when I was like in middle school, I don't remember much of it. I don't feel like I can judge it properly. Oh, A Chorus Line. Oh, A Chorus Line is great. It goes into A tier. Like I'm considering like A or else. I don't know, but they're like quite more songs that I kind of neutral about. So probably A, but in general, A Chorus Line, the ultimate musical about dancing. I obviously as a dancer, even though I'm not professional, I have to love Chorus Line. You can't not love Chorus Line. It's amazing. It's great. I saw a production of it in Israel, but like it was a bit changed. Like they gave what I did for love for like they gave it to Cassie because like she was like the main singer, simply because like they could not find enough triple threats. So that was important. Like it was still good. Like Cassie was not that much of a dancer, and Diana, that's her name, right? Diana was not that much of a singer, so but like the context of what I did for love stayed the same, so at least that. But I really wish I could see a proper production of it. Yeah, but because the movie really does not do the musical justice. If you have only seen the movie, please do yourself a favor and find the Broadway revival bootleg. I think it's still available on YouTube. It's not that difficult to find. It's from 2006. It's a decent-ish quality for a bootleg, but yeah, do yourself a favor because the musical is so much better than the movie. Grease, never watched it. I don't care for its story, it's kind of stupid. Fiddler on the Roof. I saw the movie and I saw an amateur production of it. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, yeah. Even though I can't help but hate Tevye for pimping out his eldest daughter and then abandoning his third daughter for falling in love with someone he doesn't approve of. Especially, the painting out his daughter thing. And yeah, whatever. I don't care that it was accepted then. It's still a shitty move, like a very shitty move. But it's a great musical, great music. It's a classic. It's a classic. Hello, Dolly, I never watched. Mamma Mia, I saw the movie, though I don't think I saw it till the end because I find it boring. Like, I don't like jukebox musicals in general. It's just, if you can't write your original music, don't make a musical. Like, it's just write a straight play or do a regular movie instead of trying to force like someone else's songs into a narrative. Yeah, it's a C because it's a D because we had a production. I did not go to see it. It's a D. Like that's for me like the ultimate differentiation test between C and D. Whether I would or would not pay for it. And Mamma Mia, and as I said, Legally Blonde, we had productions in Israel. I did not go to see them. So yeah. Ooh, Evita. Evita is an S tier. I adore Evita so much. I saw the movie when I was quite young. When we had a production in Israel, I went to see it. It was great. It's one of Weber's greatest show in my opinion, though I have not seen all of his shows or listened to all of his shows, but Evita is one of my favorites of his. It is great. It has such beautiful music. Also, I love ambitious, morally ambiguous female characters. I really, really love that. So yeah, Evita is amazing. I really want to see it again. I would pay a lot of money to see it again. 42nd Street, I have not seen it. Light of the Piazza, I only know the name, I don't know anything about it. Sunday in the Park with George, I have not seen it. Kiss Me Kate, I only know the name. Birds of Penzance, I have not seen it. I saw just the musical hell review about the movie. Have not seen it. Little Nights Music, have not seen it. Dream Girls, have not seen it. Parade, have not seen it. The Pajama Game, I only know the name. Spelling Bee, have not seen it. The Band's Visit, I have not properly seen it. I just listened to a few songs, so I don't want to judge it because it's something that I feel like might actually be good. So I don't want to judge it without actually watching it. But this song, what's called, like Omar Sharif, I think that's how the song is called. It's gorgeous. It's such a beautiful song. It's one of my favorite songs, like, in all musical theater ever. It's beautiful, even if you don't listen to the whole musical, at least listen to this song. What's that one? Once Upon a Mattress, I think. I have not, I heard of it, but I'm in a Flamencha, have not seen it. Company, have not seen it yet, but I know it has some great songs. I mean, it's Sondheim, of course, it has great songs, like Not Getting Married Today, whoa, Crazy Quacker song, Being Alive. It's one of the overdone audition songs for men. Me and My Girl, I have not seen it. I actually I don't think I would love it too much, like plot-wise, but I was kind of watching the Takarazuka production of it, which, like, yeah, the only thing that made it bearable for me is the fact that all the parts were played by women, and so, you know, hot ladies in drag, and hot ladies in suits make everything way more bearable. Annie Get Your Gun, I haven't ever seen it. I mean, I guess I have no idea even what it is about. Jesus Christ Superstar, that is a solid S tier. Wow, S tier is getting quite populated with the Weber and Sondheim mostly. Unsurprisingly, Jesus Christ Superstar, I think it's Weber's true masterpiece musically. It has such interesting and beautiful music. Gethsemane is one of the best songs ever written for musical theater. My favorite version is the 2012 Arena Tour. Yeah, like the threads on white people is iffy, but in general, Ben Forster is a perfect Jesus. Don't you dare tell me otherwise. His Gethsemane makes me cry, legit. His Gethsemane can make me cry. His falsetto is amazing, and the man who plays Caiaphas there, oh my god, his bass is crazy low, like, it's shockingly low. Anyway, Jesus Christ Superstar, also one of the few sung-through musicals, which I also, as I said, really appreciate. This is the only Bible-based musical that I truly adore because of how kind of anti-God it is, and as a bitter atheist and anti-theist, I really love that. Because if God is real in here, then he's the fucking villain, so you gotta love that. Now let's move on. Tick, tick, boom. I know it's Lin-Manuel Miranda's, which makes me not want to even find out what it is about. No, really, we roll along. I heard the name, but nothing more. Spring Awakening. I don't want to watch it because, yeah, the whole rape thing, not for me. Thank you, but no. Chess, I never listened to it. Now, Starlight Express. Wow, surprisingly, I have to put it in C. I am ashamed of this. I am ashamed of putting this in C, of putting it as high as C. It's not a good musical, particularly. It's not. It's fucking crazy. If you have not heard about it, it is that one musical about trains where all the actors are on rollerblades. Yeah, that's the musical. But I don't know. I grew up with it. It's one of the first musicals that I had. It has catchy songs. I would see it if I had the opportunity in Germany. I would go and see it. I am ashamed of liking it, of ranking it as high as I do. But it's mostly nostalgia, but yeah. Unfortunately, I have to put it there. I have to be honest with myself. Ghost. I have no idea what it is about. Thing that I never listened to, never saw it. Just something amazing technical Dreamcoat. Another one that is kind of, I'm ashamed to admit, but I once again put it in C. But not as ashamed. I actually saw it in the West End when I was like 8. It was the first time I saw a musical like live. It was my first trip to London and my first trip abroad in general. For me than for little 8-year-old me. It was a magical experience. I think it's the first musical that I ever saw, also like in general, not live, because we had like the DVD or sort of like the cassette tape, I think it was. I don't remember whether it was a cassette tape or a DVD. Like we had the movie of this musical, right? So I grew up watching that. And I knew the story because, I mean, you know, Israel. And yeah, it's mostly nostalgia, but also it has some fun songs. It has some fun songs, and it's actually a pretty accurate retelling from what I remember. It's pretty accurate to the plot. Fame. I was in a production of Fame, actually. Like I was in a high school, sort of, like it was not in a high school, it was like a theater club thing, like I danced there. It was like cooperation between like the theater club thing and our dance troupe. Like when I was in Fame when I was in high school, and it was, I think, very modified to, you know, cut the drugs and stuff. So I can't truly judge it. Also, since we only danced, like we just did some of the dances. Like we had no idea what the plot actually was, so I only vaguely. Okay, Children of Eden. I only know it by the name. The Wiz, I have not watched it. I'm sure it's great. I mean, just the concept that the fact that there exists a musical that demands an all-black cast, it's great, and we should have more of those. But I never saw it because I also heard like the movie is not that great of a representation orchestration of the musical. Also, it has, if I recall correctly, it has Michael Pedo Jackson. So yeah. Anyway, never watched it. I think it's a bit below my age range already. Wonderland. I mean, it's obviously, I assume it's Alice, like it's Alice in Wonderland story, but I never watched it or listened to it. Bandstand. Oh, I think my friend talks about it all the time. But since she loves it so much, I'm kind of like, I don't want to watch it because like I know I'll like it less than she does, and then like I don't want to ruin her enjoyment of this, and I don't really care also. Because please correct me if I'm wrong and I'm mixing things up, but it's like, oh, we came back from war and we have PTSD. Like, boo fucking who? I don't like. You have PTSD from killing people. Boo fucking who to you? Like I can sympathize with men having PTSD because you know most of men's PTSD is from war and killing people and hurting people. Like actually women are far more likely to have PTSD than men from various forms of sexual abuse. So yeah, it's completely unrelatable to me because my experience with PTSD is so much different. So yeah, I don't fucking care to even try watching this musical. But I mean, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just that I personally don't want to watch it for various reasons. Now, Addams Family, I saw a bootleg. It was fine. Like, I mean, I wasn't crazy about it, but it was fun. It was fine. It's a C, I suppose. It's a C. It's a C. Sweet Charity, never watched it. Guys and Dolls, never watched it. Only like part of a Takarazuka production once again. And once again, I got it just like for looking at pretty women wearing suits. So, and I obviously did not understand anything since it was in Japanese. So yeah, I can't really say that I experienced it properly. Now, Wicked. Oh, we gotta love Wicked and put it into A tier, I think. Yeah, that's an A tier. I have some problems with this musical. I'll make a separate video about it later once I get a proper camera. But in general, I mean, most of the songs are great, and you gotta love the plot. I saw Wicked, like Phantom Menace, 3 times in 2 trips. I saw it with the amazing Susie Mathers as Glinda, who is an actual lesbian, so that's an extra bonus. She was incredible as Glinda, and the first Elphaba I saw was Rachel Tucker, who is also great, and the second Elphaba I saw was William Infelkai, you know, the magnificent Elphaba who played the part in like 4 languages, I think, or at least 3. But yeah, Wicked is great. Despite its flaws, it's still great. And obviously everything, like the costumes, the sets, the dancing, like it's a spectacle that is very much worth seeing live. Despite its flaws, it's a great musical. So that's enough for now. The video is too long as it is. Part 3 will come very soon, hopefully. So bye and thanks for watching.